Hey guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Got a 44 build, and I wasn't going to video it, but I said, why not? I had some troubles with this build. It frustrated the heck out of me, and I've had some saw frustrations lately, so I figured I'd talk to you guys about them. The fellow wanted big dogs. He wanted the 3/4 wrap handle on it. It's a highway tight nickel big bore. All the normal stuff that we do on a saw. Well, I go to run it, and I run so many of these 44s, 46s, 66s, I could probably build them with my eyes closed. Like you ever see the guys do gun breakdowns blindfolded? I'm pretty sure if I had everything laid out, I could just about build one of these blindfolded. And if it's running a little bit off, I can hear it. It doesn't even have to be a lot. If it's bad, it's bad. Everybody can tell that. But this one was acting odd to me, and I think anybody would have noticed it, but I noticed it right away. What's the matter with this thing? Kind of sounds air leaky to me. Pressure. Before I do any due diligence on it, I'm like, let me pressure test this again. It passed leak down during the build, but starting it, bumping it, maybe something happened there. And the funny thing is we swap out all the Farmer Tech seals for highway seals, and I don't have a lot of seal problems. Don't have a lot of problem with Farmer Tech seals anymore, but I still do the highway seals. And pressure test's wonderful. I can walk away from it for 20 minutes, doesn't lose any pressure. Spin the flywheel, the whole nine. Vacuum, pressure, all good. So I get, scratching my head. Is it carb? Is it a coil issue? It seems kind of odd to me, though. Turns out when I swapped the fuel line in it, I didn't realize that there was a little pinhole in the fuel line that was kind of throwing it off. So that was one problem. Next problem that I ran into was the spade connectors were a little bit, were loose. It was darn loose, actually, inside the saw. And I think that was giving me the problem. I'm not 100% sure yet that I have this. So I started up the saw, seemed okay with the bar and chain on it, blipping it, running it. I made 2 quick cuts on this piece of wood here. Then I stopped. I said, I'll make a video and we'll talk about it. I don't know that I got it tuned in perfectly. The idle sounded a little high to me. I'm not sure, but I figured I'd show you like a saw that's in the build process that I kind of ran into a couple problems with. And here's where I'm at now. And I'm real particular about a saw's got to be perfect to go out, and here's why. Number one, the customer doesn't want to hear anything about it not being right. You can't ship a saw that's not 100% right. But more so than that, then I'm going to be shipping a saw back and forth and back, and it runs into money that you wind up losing money on a saw eventually if you don't get it right. So everything that leaves has to be 100%. So anyhow, I got it a little bit dirty now. Oh, and then somewhere in there, after I'm frustrated, nothing's right, everything's going wrong, I'm frustrated. So I flood the saw so darn bad that it's burning off black grease coming out of the muffler. And one of the quick ways that I'll get rid of if I think I flooded a saw, and this might not be the perfect way and somebody might tell you a better way, is if I pull the air filter off, open up the carb butterfly, and I stick my compressed air in there, blow it, pull the handle, blow it, pull the recoil, blow it a few times, and then boom, kicked right over. And I'm like, I flooded that. I can't believe I did that. So it happens. I was running the saw, 10 minutes ago. I think it'll start right back up. I'll give it a pull. I'm going to make some cuts on this little piece of wood before I go into a big one, just because I only made 2-3 cuts in it, and I just want to make sure before I go over to a bigger piece of wood. So it's raining. It's crappy. It snowed a foot of snow the other day. Melted in 2 days, so it's a muddy mess here, and now it's starting to rain on and off again. So I'll start this guy up, and we'll see what we get. I think we're close. I'm not going to tell you we're way out of tune or way wrong, but I don't know that we're perfect yet either. Well, maybe we should have choked you. Now we're dirty and chipped up and wet. I'm going to throw this saw over there. I'm going to pause you guys and we'll cut some bigger wood with it. That's a 24-inch bar on there. Let me pause you and reposition. Alrighty guys, I think that's good enough. Well, I think she ran okay. A little bit more tuning and a lot of cleaning up now because it sure doesn't look like a brand new saw with all the chips stuck to the rain and everything else. Anyhow, guys, we're starting to try to list these on bluesaws.com under the Bulletproof section. And I'm building them as quick as I can. I think I got 4 more on deck or 3 more on deck right now. And we got some 395 XPs ready to go. And I actually have some 880s that I got to monkey with a little bit more, but they're almost ready to go. So we're starting to build that section of the website with a lot of custom built saws for guys. So if you're looking for something, hit me over at Blue Saws. I think that's about it for the day. Anyhow, guys, I hope you like the saw. True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.